In the solemn air of Westminster Cathedral, where history and faith intertwine beneath soaring arches and coloured light, a sense of anticipation lingered among the gathered mourners. A surprising warmth emerged as King Charles III and the royal family gathered to bid farewell to Catherine, Duchess of Kent, a figure beloved not only for her royal status but for her deep humanity and quiet service. Suddenly, a message from Pope Leo XIV, the newly elected American pontiff, arrived. Its presence bridging the historical divide between the Anglican crown and the Catholic Church, a gesture few could have anticipated at such a moment. Read aloud by Archbishop Miguel Moribuendia, the Pope's heartfelt condolences transformed what might have been a private farewell into a moment of global significance, watched by millions around the world. The Pope praised the Duchess's legacy of compassion and humility, highlighting her tireless charity work and her unwavering commitment to the vulnerable, especially children and the marginalized. This gesture was more than diplomatic courtesy. It was a spiritual embrace, softening ancient divisions and inviting a new era of understanding between faiths. The Pope's message was a powerful reminder that faith and compassion transcend titles and traditions, echoing through the cathedral and into the hearts of all present. In that moment, the historical rift seemed to soften, uniting everyone in shared grief and respect, as if centuries of separation could be healed by a single act of kindness. The gesture underscored the universal language of faith and compassion, transcending centuries-old divides and offering hope for a more unified future. The funeral of Catherine, Duchess of Kent, was a landmark event, rewriting the royal rulebook. Her Requiem Mass at Westminster Cathedral marked the first Catholic funeral for a senior British royal in modern history. The service blended royal pageantry with Catholic High Mass, symbolizing a monarchy evolving with the times. The Duchess, who converted to Catholicism in 1994, was supported by the late Queen Elizabeth II. The service was a masterclass in blending tradition with personal faith, led by Cardinal Vincent Nichols. The choice of Westminster Cathedral honored the Duchess's faith, reflecting her unique position. It was a fitting tribute to a woman who navigated her role with grace and conviction. Catherine, Duchess of Kent, was known for her warmth, passion for music, and down-to-earth approach to royal life. Born in 1933, she married Prince Edward, Duke of Kent, in 1961, becoming a diligent working royal. Her love for music led her to work as a music teacher, known simply as Mrs. Kent. She founded Future Talent in 2004, supporting young musicians from low-income backgrounds. Her charitable spirit extended beyond music, working extensively with UNICEF. The Duchess's legacy is one of quiet revolution, living a life of service on her own terms. She demonstrated that it was possible to be a royal while remaining true to oneself. Mourners celebrated her as a teacher, humanitarian, and pioneer of the heart. The Pope's message at the Duchess's funeral marked a remarkable thaw in relations between the British monarchy and the Vatican. For many, it was a moment that symbolized not just a gesture of condolence, but a significant step forward in a relationship long defined by distance and formality. The presence of Vatican representatives at the ceremony was a powerful visual, underscoring the importance of this new chapter. For centuries, the two stood on opposite sides of a deep divide shaped by religious and political differences that often seemed insurmountable. The legacy of the Reformation and centuries of mutual suspicion cast a long shadow over their interactions. Yet recent years have seen a bridge built across that chasm, as both sides recognize the value of dialogue and reconciliation. The respectful tone of Pope Leo XIV's telegram was a result of this newfound closeness. His words conveyed not only sympathy but also a genuine desire for continued understanding and partnership between the two institutions. King Charles III and Queen Elizabeth II nurtured this relationship, engaging in meaningful dialogue and fostering mutual respect. Their efforts culminated in significant diplomatic exchanges, paving the way for a more open and collaborative future. The funeral became a stage for this new chapter, with the Pope's message acknowledging the royal family's efforts in fostering religious tolerance. It was a moment that resonated deeply with both communities, highlighting the importance of unity in times of mourning. The Apostolic Nuncio's prominent role in the funeral highlighted this shift. His presence and words served as a testament to the growing trust and cooperation between the Vatican and the British monarchy. It was a powerful detail, speaking volumes about the new era of cooperation and warmth. The atmosphere of mutual respect and shared purpose was unmistakable, signaling a hopeful future for both institutions. The Requiem Mass for Catherine, Duchess of Kent, marked a new chapter for the British monarchy. It was not just a solemn farewell, but a moment that will be remembered for its significance in the ongoing story of the royal family. The world watched as history unfolded within the walls of Westminster Cathedral, a place that has witnessed centuries of tradition and change. It symbolized a crown that is more inclusive and reflective of the diverse society it serves. The monarchy, once seen as distant and unyielding, is now embracing the vibrant tapestry of modern Britain, reaching out to people of all backgrounds and beliefs. The event demonstrated the monarchy's capacity for meaningful evolution, guided by personal faith. By participating in ceremonies that honor different traditions, the royal family shows a willingness to adapt and grow, while still holding on to the values that define them. The image of the king in a Catholic cathedral, listening to the Pope's message, was a gesture of reconciliation. It was a powerful symbol of unity, bridging centuries-old divides and opening the door to new possibilities for understanding and cooperation. It highlighted a shared public desire for leaders who prioritize compassion over rigid dogma. People want to see empathy and humanity in those who represent them, and this day offered a glimpse of that hope in action. King Charles III's reign champions faith in all its forms, supporting a Catholic funeral for a family member. His actions reflect a commitment to honoring the beliefs of others and to fostering a spirit of acceptance within the royal household. This approach strengthens ties with Catholics and sends a message of respect for all faiths. It encourages dialogue, mutual respect, and a sense of belonging for everyone in the nation, regardless of their religious background. The funeral was a moment of sadness and profound hope, uniting tradition and progress in a beautiful way. It reminded us that even in times of loss, the monarchy can be a force for healing, bringing people together and inspiring a future built on understanding and unity.